When Jenny came to my house, one of the first questions I asked her was, "Are you watching your weight or you are trying to gain weight?" And I asked her these questions because if you know her, sometimes you watch in her videos where she's going to the gym, and she's going to the gym because she wants to at least get trimmed. And then the next minute, Jenny is doing weight gain smoothie. So it is quite conflicting for me. So that was why I needed to verify from her if she's trying to gain or to lose weight. Now she told me that, oh, she was trying to gain weight. So I knew that, okay, I'm going to be giving you all that is going to accumulate to your weight gain. So when she came, this was one of the first meals I welcomed her with. I asked her what she wanted me to make for her upon arrival, and she said she wanted fried rice. So I immediately knew that I was going to be making my signature delicious fried rice. This is a very I don't even know how to explain this rice, but this rice is so tasty, and I decided to pair that up with plantains. I am plantains at 5 and 6. I just believe that plantains go well with everything you can think of except soup. Of course, you can pair plantain with rice, pair plantain with beans, pair plantain with yam, pair plantain with indomie, pair plantain with spaghetti. There is literally nothing I do not pair plantain with. And of course, this came out a banger. It banged so well. And she came into work that day by like 4, and after she was done eating, she took her bed, and then we had a very long conversation, and then we went to bed. And it was the next morning. I wanted to make something very filling for her, and I asked her what she would like for breakfast. She was like, "I don't have anything in mind. Anything you give me, I'm gonna take." So I wanted to make her oatmeal, and I didn't want to give her the basic oatmeal she's been having. I mean, it's still basic, but I just wanted to add a little bit of spice to it. So I decided to get these green apples. I absolutely love green apples because they just spice up your meal. So I did this oatmeal. My husband did not care for this oatmeal on this particular day, so this was just for me and Jenny. I did a little bit of it because sometimes I can be very this thing can frustrate me sometimes. That is oatmeal, I mean. It can be so frustrating to me that when I eat it too much, I just get sick. So this particular plate I'm making right now, this particular one, oh no, the second one is for Jenny, while that first one is for me. I mean, this one now is for Jenny, while this other one is for me. I decided to make our own plate of oatmeal very big because she's trying to gain weight. So, and then I'm adding in my granola. This granola is actually very good. It is high in protein, and it contains honey and some papaya seed that gives it a very unique and sweet taste. Unlike the other granolas that I know, this one is exceptionally very. This is my first time of getting like taking this one, so it tastes absolutely very delicious. And I didn't buy this one, actually. My friend got it for me, and she got it from her sister that came back from the States. So that was just me being lucky to have that one. So I was done, and I added milk, of course, and this was Jenny's own portion. I gave her, but to my surprise, she didn't like it. Like, she liked it, but she was like, "It's too heavy. I'm not used to I say, God. Anyways, after that was done, the next, like that same day in the afternoon, we went to the market. I wanted to make something really nice for her. So I got some vegetables, some green peppers, some carrots. Carrots are so expensive, by the way. Oh God. When you want to buy this thing, you have to price and price and price. And then I got some eggs, and then returned home. Upon getting home, I made my chicken. I wanted to make chicken nuggets, stir fry, something like that. So I proceeded in cutting my vegetables. I made sure that I saute my chicken very well, added all the necessary ingredients, and after that was done, I introduced my veggies, and then I stirred it, added my soy sauce, and this meal was actually a very big banger. It banged. So So the next morning came and we started our breakfast. For the records, Jenny spent about 2 weeks in my house, and I think 2 weeks and 1 day. But then this video, I think the title of this video is going to be what Jenny eats in my house, or what I feed Jenny for 1 week. And that's because it is not all the meal that we ate that I filmed. The ones that I filmed is just because I had enough time, and I don't know. Sha sha sha. It is not all the things we ate that I filmed, obviously. Sometimes I might film what we eat in the morning and maybe what we eat in the afternoon, but then at night I might not even film it because, of course, if you know that it is very tiring. It is very tiring and stressful to be filming every meal you make. But then this morning we wanted pap, and then I did the pap, and then I drizzled some honey on it, and then I added this granola goes well with anything you want to eat, whether not anything, because it is not like plantain, but it goes well with either pap, custard, parfait, what's it called, oatmeal, or your cornflakes. It goes well with all of those cereals, and it's so nice. And that was what we had for breakfast, and then I put some milk on it. I prefer pap to oatmeal because I don't know, but for some reasons oatmeal is too filling for me. When I take it, I just feel like it has blocked my small intestine, and then it is like I just feel like digestion is not going to be possible. It is just too heavy for me, and I don't like it as much. But you see, pap, I can take pap for like, especially if it is watery, like if it is, very runny, where I just add my milk and add my sugar. Let it just be sweet. I love pap a lot. So I actually decided to make us pap this morning, and then we paired that up with this akara that you are seeing that is like buns, but I don't understand. People are now using flour to make akara, and it's so devastating. That was what we ate for breakfast, and then it was lunchtime. For lunch, my husband got us this catfish that we are eating. Hi God, this fish was actually a banger because it tasted so good. This is the first time I am eating a roasted catfish in Owerri that is as tasteful as this. I do not like to buy catfish because the price is just so outrageous. The last time I priced a catfish, when I and my husband went for a hangout or something like that, they said one was 17,000 naira. And I was like, I don't understand. What do you mean by 17,000 naira? Do you know that that money is enough for me to make even two or even three good pot of soup? So because of that, when I see catfish that they've roasted, I don't even buy it. Owerri is not like any other part of the eastern states, or maybe Port Harcourt or even Abuja, where catfish is very affordable. Here catfish is good, so I don't even buy it because let me not lie, I can't afford it. But then this day, I think Jenny requested for catfish, so my husband went out to work that day, and whilst he was coming back, he decided to gift us it. And funny enough, he did not eat because he doesn't eat fish. He's not a fan of it because he has a small pharynx, so whenever he eats fresh fish like this, there is every possibility that the bones are going to get stuck in his throat, so he does not like to eat it. He does eat it, but he's not a fan. So I and Jenny feasted on this thing. We ate and ate and ate. We were very filled that we couldn't proceed anymore, so we had to keep the head and reserve it for the next day. Whilst we were eating, of course, we're gisting, we're just reflecting about how our day is going, like how our day have been, how our past years have been. We're just remembering our childhood experience. For some reasons, when you are eating all of this kind of thing, it has to go with a gist. If it does not go with a gist, then the thing is not going to be hitting bank. What am I saying? Sha sha sha. We're just eating this and just rewinding on how our childhood experience was, and it was kind of like a very bonding moment for I and my sister. I and my sister actually had a lot of bonding moments this time she came. We are looking forward to recreating another one come this Christmas. But that was pretty much what we ate for lunch slash dinner, because this was so filling that after I finished eating it, I just went to bed And that was how I wrapped my day. Well, the next day came and it was another set of doings for us. So we had breakfast, which I obviously didn't film, but Jenny was craving ice cream. So I was like, okay, let me take you to one of the best spots in Owerri where they sell the best ice cream. I know many of you think that Cold Stone sell the best ice cream. That's a lie. For an ice cream lover that I am, who have tasted many types of ice cream in this Owerri, I'm going to tell you that if you're not getting your ice cream from Chicken Republic sells one of the best ice cream. Another place is this particular place that is Tasty Flavors. Please make sure you are buying your ice cream from these two places. Forget what are they called? Cold Stone. Forget Ice Groovy. Forget it's not like I'm trying to spoil their market, but I'm just telling you that if you need nice ice cream, please come to this spot. Everywhere is neat and calm, the ambiance is nice, and this particular cup of ice cream cost 6,500 naira, and we got two of it. We licked to our satisfaction because why not? You can see the environment, very nice, very cozy, very delicious. This cup is actually 6,500, but they have a smaller one for 4,000, and then they have the corn shaped one. The corn shaped one, I think I should put a picture here. Wait, let me put a picture for you to see. That corn shaped one actually costs 3,000 naira. Yes, this is the corn shaped one and it cost 3,000 naira. Previously it was 2,500, but when I went there last week, they told me it was 3,000, and I was like, hey, you people are not serious. So that was pretty much what we had that day. We went home and we slept, and we woke up the next day. I made this jollof rice and beans that banged. Is there anything that I oh no. Sha, I made this jollof rice and beans. It was a hit, and I paired that up with plantain, because why are you eating rice and beans and you're not adding plantain? What are you really gaining? See, plantain is the spice of rice. Plantain is the spice of life. Well, if you notice very well, you'll see that I didn't make soup very often on the days where Jenny was around, or rather, if you check on what I've given Jenny so far, you would see that there is no place. God, there is no place where I made soup, and that is basically because when Jenny was coming to Owerri, my mom made soups for her to bring for us. My mom made white soup, which is ofensala or afia ifere, and that soup was stocked with chicken. My mom is currently rearing chickens that she's going to use for Christmas, so I think she slaughtered some and used it for the soup. So that soup was, it was just it. And then she made vegetable soup too, and then she made ekpan kukwo. If you know Akwa Ibom or the Cross River people, you will know that we love ekpan kukwo a lot. So these are the three things that my mom brought for us, and they were not small, they were plenty. They were something that could carry us for at least 2 weeks. So that was why we were not making soup at all. We had the soup in the freezer all along. So what we were just doing was making breakfast or dinner, and sometimes too, we wanted to explore Owerri. I wanted Jenny to also see some parts of Owerri that she might not be seen from, from outside. From the internet. So sometimes we ate out, and that was pretty much our days went. Most of our days we just went to maybe a cafeteria or a restaurant to just eat and have a nice time. Most times it was just me and my sister, because this life, if you don't enjoy it with your sister, who will? And I kind of liked it because Jenny had to see some very beautiful spots in Owerri where she probably haven't seen. And I took her the best pictures. It is the picture that is sweeting me more. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much how it went. And of course, this is not all the food we ate, but this is just the ones I can find on my phone now, because my phone, if I do small, I have to delete some things. But then that is how this video is going to end. If you did enjoy watching, guys, do not forget to give this video a like, thumbs up this video, share it, and then just do all those good stuff. If you've not subscribed already to my channel, please be sure to do that, and also subscribe to my sister's channel. The name of her channel is This Is Jenny. Thank you guys so much. See you in our next video. Bye. Subscribe to our two sisters channel too.